guys, and welcome back to my channel where we're about that breaking cycles life. Hope you guys are good, and I hope you guys are ready for the day ahead. Yeah, I say that every day. I'm sorry. But anyways, today's encouragement is coming from Proverbs, the book of wisdom, Proverbs 10 verse 17. And I really like this verse, so that's why I chose it. So yeah, he who keeps instruction is in the way of life, but he who refuses correction goes astray. I know this is a rough one for each and every one of us out here in this Christian walk, because our pride doesn't allow us to take correction, and God has to go through like a whole host of things to submit us to his will, right? And some may already be submitted, some are still struggling. I understand the ones that are still struggling, guys, but let's be reminded that wisdom comes from God. True wisdom comes from God. And in order to progress in life, in this spiritual walk, in life overall, we ought to be able to take correction. We are not always right, and we always have to be looking to someone that is able to guide us, right? And of course, the ultimate guide is Jesus himself and this book, right? And let me even bring to this point, correction doesn't necessarily come from only people who are older than you or people who have experienced some sort of things. Because, guys, I have learned things from younger people, and I'm just saying that because I have seen people who are younger than me who are also devoted to God, or who they have had their level of experience in whatever field they had, and they were the ones to teach me something, right? And likewise, I know that I have also been able to aid someone older than me. So it's not about age in terms of who has wisdom. And of course, the majority of people that would have the greatest amount of wisdom are the ones older than us. But I have found people that are still in need of learning that are older than me, right? And we ought to remember that we have to be humble. It's not about age, it's about your heart and who you are with God, especially when it comes to Christianity and people teaching you about God. It's not about age, it's who God calls to teach you, right? And you will learn, if you are humble, you will be surprised at the things you learn when you listen to wisdom coming from God through his vessels, right? And we have to do the same in regards to our practical life. I've seen this so many times, or I've heard it so many times, where, well, I've seen it in my own life actually. Like, whenever you're in a new workplace, because you're the young one, everyone wants to guide you and train you as if you didn't go and learn it yourself, right? And I'm pretty sure there are other people out there that have experienced it, where they have been in positions where they would have been the leader, and they are faced with older people that don't necessarily want to listen to them and don't necessarily want to take correction, right? And it's not easy being a leader of people who are older than you, right, guys? And it takes strength to lead people who are older than you, okay? But what Solomon is saying right here is we have to always, I believe this is the reason why Jesus said we have to be like children in order to enter the kingdom of heaven, because children are always in need of guidance, right? They're always seeking to know more, right? If you are around a child, they ask you 10,000 questions. They're asking you they ask you 10,000 questions because of their curiosity, and they want help to know how to do things. It's when we get to the teenager, we feel like we can do everything on our own, right? Hence adult less sense, right? But guys, we have to be like children at all times, to know that we don't know everything, and it doesn't matter how much experience we have. If God calls someone to give you instruction in an area, the fact that they are younger than you, or the fact that they are older than you, or the fact that they don't look qualified in your eyes, doesn't mean that what they're saying isn't the truth, or isn't worthy of instruction. Because if you are humble and if you seek guidance from whatever they're saying, that instruction they're giving, guys, then you will be able to keep your way of life. Because a humble person knows how to take instruction, improve their lives, and know how to not make the same mistakes again, right? And Solomon said it himself: if we reject that correction, we go astray. And oh my, it's hard in terms of younger to older to teach them, because they believe that, oh, you're the one that we raised, whether it be your direct parents or just people in your community. You're the ones that, you're the child that we raised. How is it that you're able to be telling us what to do, this, that, right? And it takes a humble person, a humble Christian, a Christian should be humble, but you know what I'm saying. It takes a humble person to be able to listen to what God is saying through his people. Because, example, look at King Josiah. He was 8 years old when he started to reign, and the entire Israel had to listen to him. And look at the marvelous things Josiah did while he was reigning on earth, right? And this is what we ought to do. We ought to be able to take correction from whoever God places in our lives. It's not about age, it's not about experience, it's about God's calling on their life, right? So yes, are you taking instruction? Are you humbly taking instruction? That is our question to ponder for today. Are you humbly taking instructions, be it from someone younger than you, someone older than you, someone in a greater position than you that you don't necessarily want to take correction from? What we are supposed to do, our duty as Christians, is to be humble and take correction from who God placed in leadership. Okay, guys, whether it be in the church, whether it be in your workplace, whether it be regardless of wherever you are placed and someone is placed in leadership, be humble and be able to take instruction, because those who take instruction keeps their way of life, but those who cast away correction goes astray. Okay, so that's our encouragement for today, guys. And please, let's ponder this question and ask God to keep us humble, so that we may always be like children, learning more about Him. Okay, guys, so I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's encouragement, and I hope you guys are ready for the day ahead. Now do me a favor and press that like button and subscribe button if you are new, so that we can get more of this positive Christian content out into the world, okay? And I'll link my daily devotional playlist right here and my Let's Talk playlist if you want to tackle some social issues, okay? So have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.